Hi, my name is Whitney D of Whitney D TV, mother, daughter, wife, and entrepreneur. And oh, by the way, if you hadn't noticed, I have a lazy eye. Welcome to my lazy journey. What up, lazy journey gang gang. I'm coming to you guys because in lieu of everything that's going on with the whole Jada and Will Smith thing, and you guys know that this channel is not it. This is not a celebrity gossip, none of that. It's more so a personable blog about my journey with my lazy eye and things of that nature. But however, in lieu of everything that's going on with the whole Will and Jada situation, I wanted to speak on it over here because what I think people are forgetting is the why. Everybody's assuming that, it's a buildup with the whole marital situation and things of that nature. It's a buildup, and this is the straw that broke the camel's back. Although I absolutely, ultimately agree with that. This is something that I conveyed on my other YouTube channel, on my main channel, that I absolutely think that this was a situation where it's a buildup. A person can only take so much. He's human. Was it right? No. However, what I wanted to talk over here about the situation is that with me having my disability, my mild disability with my lazy eye, it's a form of a condition for me because it stifles me in a lot of ways, and I don't think people understand that. Although I do get on these platforms and I smile and I act as if I am just okay with everything, I'm not. It takes a lot out of me to sit on these platforms and deal with the scrutiny that I deal with the laughs, the pointings, the questioning, the memes, the disrespect. You'd absolutely be surprised about the ugliness that I receive. I hide a lot of it because I don't want to continuously see that. As far as the comments and things of that nature, I've had people bully me, and I've shared that with the viral sensation Crystal Crave, addressing one of them. Random lady, don't know her, but because I have my lazy eye, and I'm trying to do the best of my ability to be comfortable in my skin and my truth and my reality, she comes and talks about me, and I'm just a YouTuber. I'm not on the level of a Jada or Will Smith. And so the thing is that the reason why I wanted to come to talk to you guys about it is because I deal with something that I was not born with, that is a constant reminder of my imperfections, constantly a reminder that I wasn't born this way, that I constantly look back at whenever my eyes were straight. People fail to realize that it's just not a cosmetic situation. It's a health thing. I see double every day of my life. I can't describe the experience of it. All I can do is say, look cross-eyed and imagine looking like that and functioning in that every day. And that's what I do. A lot of the time I squint or I close my eyes because I'm trying to gather one bout focus. And I've ran into walls. I fall quite often. My equilibrium is completely off. I used to love throwing the football and catch and things of that nature. I don't do any of that anymore. And that's because I can't see those things. I can't see the ball coming for me. And if I do, I don't know if it's here or there. I remember first starting and trying to psych myself out, trying to still throw a ball around. I kept getting hit in the face. Because I can't see. Even when I close my eye, it's still off because you gotta understand you need the balance of both eyes. When I drive, it's hard, and I have a lot of pains. In the sense of headaches. because I'm straining my eyes, or this eye is trying to still, fight through the stronger eye, and it causes it to have a pain, So I deal with migraines quite often and headaches quite often. So yeah, I get on here and I smile and I act as if everything's okay when I just took 3 or 4 Excedrin, so this headache could go away. So I say all that to say that my husband sees all this. My husband sees me crying because my headaches are severe, or sees me literally running into walls, or see me falling because I'm thinking the curb is one place. I get emotional. Don't ever get a smile misconstrued from a person, because you never know what they go through. So it's not that I'm giving Will Smith an excuse as to what he did. I just totally understand, as a woman of having a slight condition myself, that I wasn't born this way. That over time I'm having to kind of just accept it and deal with it. It's certain things that money just can't buy. I'm afraid to get surgery. I'm afraid that if I get surgery, it'll make it worse. I see all the stuff that you read and stuff like that, and at the end of the day, I'm just like, I don't want to make this worse. I don't know if it'll work. It's a lot of stuff that goes through my head. So I can only imagine what Jada is going through. Yeah, she started out with short hair, but that was by choice. And I think people are failing to realize that. Even with me, I used to joke and cross my eyes and make fun of people by choice. Now I'm having to live this out. So Jada had the choice to have her hair short back in the day. Now she doesn't. The reason why that joke was so insensitive was that everybody saying, "Oh, she was victorious, didn't mean she chose to cut her hair." It's like people are understanding the magnitude of that. She don't feel strong. Although y'all saying she beautiful and stuff like that, y'all tell me that all the time. Y'all tell me that all the time. And I have to struggle with the insecurities each day, because I don't feel pretty. I don't feel beautiful. I feel ugly. I feel like everything that people are saying is true about my eyes. So I'm sorry if it's like a sensitivity for me. You don't know what she's going through. And so I try to be relatable to people and understand. And I can only imagine, because like I said, my husband gets furious when people talk about my eye. He's one of the people that thinks I'm beautiful despite of it. So it's an everyday battle. And yes, I come on here and I smile and I appear to have it all together. Just like Jada appears to have it all together. We've been going for years thinking that they have this beautiful cookie cutter marriage, and come to find out that's not true. We have to understand that people are human, and we have to allow people to have that grace to be able to be human. And I feel as though that many of us have not did that. They don't do that. And I still see the talks about it or whatever. Did he do wrong? Absolutely. But I guarantee you, my husband wouldn't have been any better, because they deal with this. They deal with the constant tears and the constant ridicule and bullies and stuff like that we go through, and I get it on the extent of other YouTubers talking about me, seeing comments and things to that nature. We see those things, we hear those things, and yeah, we try to turn on the charm, because we don't never want to let nobody see us sweat. But we know what we deal with. We know how hurtful and painful it is. We know those things. And I just feel that we don't allow celebrities to be human. And I feel like it's not fair, because even being in a situation of a YouTuber, influencer, if you will, a person in my position, I get that still. Like, I'm very careful of what I say and what I do. Not because I give a damn, no shade about any of y'all. It's just because what you put on the internet is going to come back. It lives forever. So I'm very cognitive of what I say and what I do. And I mean exactly what I say and what I do. And I only do and say what I do once, because I don't feel like I have to explain to anybody but the Lord. And so I can only imagine the top level of what Jada and Will Smith go through. So I just wanted to come on here on this channel, to kind of further give my perspective about this situation, more personable, and maybe you guys will see it better, especially if you're living a semi-normal life, that you're not dealing with any ailments, conditions, or things of that nature. You don't get it, and I get it. Like I said, I shared the story of my sexual abuse with my mom, and that wasn't a story that she could relate to. But she could relate to abuse because she witnessed it by way of her father. However, that's something I couldn't relate to. But you educate one another and you try to give grace, the same grace that you would expect. And I feel as though that people aren't doing that. Again, was he wrong? Absolutely. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I understand the why. I understand the why. Sometimes something's happening, you don't understand the why behind it. I understand the why. I understand how, you can just, see what a person go through. We deal with it day in, day out, and that's why we have the sides, and we stand for the sides that we stand for in a lot of situations. I know I do quite often, especially with this whole R. Kelly situation. I'm privy to a lot more stuff, so a lot of situations are a little more sensitive for me. So that's pretty much it, y'all. I wasn't trying to get emotional or anything like that, but this topic is kind of personable for me in the sense that I deal with a ailment myself, a disability, or a condition, if you will, myself. So I understand the frustration of a husband. I understand the pain that you might feel like, oh, that was itty bitty, but it's major. I get a comparison to Wanda. They're not talking about my eyes just off the strength, but I get it. I get why you're reflecting that on me. You're not telling me that I look like Angela Bassett, You're telling me I look like a Wanda, a whole man that has a mustache, that, got pushing out their lips and have crazy eyes. Not stupid. He didn't compare her to Rapunzel. He compared her to G.I. Jane because her hair is shaved off. Not anything beautiful in that comparison whatsoever. It's just sad that we kind of, again, give these men grace to be subjective to women. And it's quite sad, to say the least. Am I with the whole protect black women? No, because at the end of the day, it ain't even got nothing to do with that. Will Smith owes us nothing. He owes his wife everything. Regardless if y'all don't understand their dynamics or whatever the case may be, that's their marriage, period. And although they are celebrities, at the end of the day, they're human first. Because I'll be damned if I blow up one day and y'all think y'all finna dictate my household. That's not what's gonna happen, and I ain't gonna care what y'all think about anything. All right? Not for nothing, you guys. Thank y'all for tuning in so much. I love you, Lazy Journey family. Hi, my name is Whitney D of Whitney D TV. Mother, daughter, wife, and entrepreneur. And oh, by the way, if you hadn't noticed, I have a lazy eye. Welcome to my lazy journey.